We'll bet on whether Juvelia's forced kiss and licking are true. My gaze was sharp like a knife. I met Juvelia's panicked eyes. If my brother truly did it, not only will he be at your mercy, but I, Perry Sanders, will also leave with nothing and die immediately. However, if I can prove that Juvelia lied, I paused, and my voice was as cold as ice. I want every share of Guff Corporation under your name, Edwin Guff, and you will kneel before my brother and apologize to him. The room erupted in shock. Everyone stared at me as if I were insane. Has this woman lost her mind? Betting Guff Corporation shares? Her penniless brother's attempted attack is a done deal. How could Ms. Shaw risk her reputation like this? Exactly. Ms. Shaw is Mr. Guff's first love. She's cultured and refined. Nothing like this shrew. Juvelia's eyes flashed at my wager. She clutched Edwin's lapel. Her voice was trembling. Edwin, don't take up her bet. She's trying to swindle you of your shares. She wants to destroy the Guff family. I can endure some hardship, truly. Just don't let her swindle you. She was feigning retreat to advance. She truly was a skillful strategist. Edwin's heart ached for her even more. The rage in his eyes felt like it was going to burn me. Perry, you greedy woman. You disgust me. Fine, I'll take your bet. I'll make you lose so thoroughly you'll have no choice but to admit defeat. Watch me cripple your useless brother until he becomes a lame dog. He summoned his lawyer, who drafted the agreement on the spot. It was clear in black and white, and the document was sealed with a crimson fingerprint. As I stared at that contract, the last shred of affection in my heart shattered completely with that vivid red seal. Call him, Edwin roared. I dialed the number I knew by heart. The phone rang once before being picked up. No sound came from the other end, only soft breathing. I switched to a speakerphone. My voice was mostly steady, but it trembled slightly. F him. Come to Royale Hotel. Someone says you attacked her. They want to rip out your tongue. Silence hung heavy for 2 seconds. Then, there was a faint tap. Our secret signal. One tap meant, got it. After hanging up, the lobby fell deathly silent before erupting in raucous laughter. He can't even speak? Maybe he's scared out of his wits? He must be some creep with a horrid voice and an ugly face. Just wait. Mr. Guff's going to see that blood is spilled tonight. Seeing this, Juvelia seemed to gain confidence. She released Edwin, clutching her collar as her sobs grew more pitiful. Edwin, just now. That beast pinned me down on the lounge couch. He stuck out his tongue. He was licking my neck, licking my ears. He said that this was the only way he could disgust you, and the only way he could exact revenge on the Goff family. As Edwin listened to those details, the veins in his forehead bulged, and his eyes turned bloodshot. He kicked over the champagne tower beside him. With a crash, shards of glass flew everywhere. Perry, this is what your dear brother did. Lick? He dares lick? I'll have his tongue sliced inch by inch, chopped to bits, and fed to the dogs. As I watched Juvelia's tearful performance, I could not help but find it amusing. I thought, Juvelia, you should never have gone to such lengths to make up a lie that defied basic physiology just to make your story more vivid. What part of my brother could have possibly licked you? The severed stump of his tongue? I remained still as I quietly observed the farce. Juvelia, are you sure it was him who licked you? I asked again for confirmation. Juvelia shot me a venomous glare before nodding pitifully. Yes, that wet, sticky sensation. I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. Good. I nodded with an icy expression. Hopefully, you'll still remember that feeling later. 10 minutes later, the banquet hall doors swung open. A man clad in a black hoodie, a baseball cap, and a black mask stepped inside. His frame was lean, yet held rigidly straight, like an unbreakable pole. Though his attire was plain, slightly worn even, his cool, aloof demeanor clashed starkly with the opulent surroundings.